Hey everyone. So I have another message. Alright. I know it's gonna be a big debate about this, so I'm ready for it. Do y'all know when it comes to us, 'cause I told y'all right now, my main goal is to try to open up our people's eyes as much as possible, okay? And this is on my mind because I saw a video and it made me want to chime in on this moment. Do you know what race represents the black community the most? I'm gonna give y'all a moment. What race pay homage or represent the black community the most? White people. White people. Okay. Do you know if it wasn't for white people, our race would be thrown out the door? And you're like, hold up, Negro. How you gonna say that? Okay, let's look at facts. Let's look at entertainment world, okay? On the entertainment world, how are we representing ourselves as black people out here in the world? 9 times out of 10, the black people look like white people or sounding like white people. The way they communicate, we all have our own seasoning, our own sauce, right? However, over time, we were told that because we was being who we are, that it wasn't right. We shouldn't be these ways. How many of our African American females got blonde hair? Uh-oh. How many of y'all got blonde hair? Now, don't get me wrong. There are some black people that have blonde, natural hair. Okay? When the sun, after a while, it can start changing gold, it get gold streaks. There are people that have gold streaks type hair or full gold blonde type style hair. But how many of your African American women, black women out here wearing blonde hair, white hair? Anything that is, or the texture of the hair is similar to of a white or Caucasian person. A good chunk of y'all, right? How many of y'all, when you take your makeup off, you a whole different black? Okay, let me explain it. When you in public, you look like this, but behind closed doors, you look like that. How many of y'all like that? Okay, let's get to the type of music we have. How many white folks have more gangster type rhythm in their music and use more of our traditional drums and beats than our own black people do? Okay. How many of these white people are looking like, this is how I say it like this. When you look at a black person and when they communicate, I'm not saying that you can't be proper. I'm not saying that you cannot have a form of intellect. But the thing about it is this. Society had created, with the segregation and everything, we had to prove a point. We had to prove that we can walk in their lineage, meaning we had to prove that we can be just like them. We mimicked them. Okay, because they made us feel less than. They made us feel like our colors wasn't worth being the color it is. How many of you grew up wishing you was white? A good chunk of y'all, okay? How many of y'all look at the standards of what white people do and say, if I do it the way the white people, then I can get that job, I can get that business, I can get that company, I can get that loan? Because if you walk in as a white man or woman, you can receive those things. And then, this is the thing. How many of those y'all see of the white or Caucasians are sounding more like blacks? See, the thing is, it's not that they stole anything. Y'all gave it up. See, this is what happened, y'all. Y'all didn't fight long enough. Y'all gave up so easily. See, this is the crazy thing. Y'all hold on to the slavery part, and y'all hold on to how they went through all of that stuff through slavery. But when y'all got a little bit, y'all got spanked just a little bit. I give up. What y'all say, white folks? We're gonna follow. We're gonna go over here. Let's go over here. We're gonna go do what they say to do. They telling us we got to dress like this. Okay, y'all, we're gonna dress like this. Oh, they said we can't walk. If we walk into this building, we gotta walk like this. Okay, let's walk. If we gotta talk like this, this is how we talk. Because y'all was so much in a position, it's like, man, we can't do it because the white people are always taking over everything. Fight harder. Why y'all didn't fight harder? But y'all keep talking about y'all ancestors, though. They literally got their butts physically towed up. Don't get me wrong. When we had like the segregation things, when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all that stuff was going on, we was getting our behinds towed up. But then it came to a point that y'all just gave up the fight and said, we're going to conform. That's what y'all did. Y'all conform. They say if you either you're going to sit back, we will allow y'all to be in our neighborhoods. We'll allow y'all to be just like us if you look like us, if you sound like us, if you dress like us. And y'all said, are we going to still keep getting beat up? We'll hold off for a little while. All right, we're going to take that pill. We're going to take, we agree with that. We're going to do that because I'm tired of getting beat up. I'm tired of standing up for who I am. I'm tired of showing the world that this is who we are. See, now they got to the point, they got tired of y'all mimicking them. How many of y'all out here got y'all little clones out here, people that look like you, act like you, sound like you, getting tired of looking like them? So guess what? In order for them to understand who they are, you become who they used to be. And that's what they're doing. Now they say, you know what? We're going to learn their language. We're going to learn their way of talking. We're going to learn the way they handle themselves. We're going to talk like them. We're going to dress like them. We're going to sound like them. We're going to dance like them. And now y'all mad. But you wasn't mad when you became white. Ain't that a double standard? You wasn't mad then. It was like an episode on, Girlfriends. Episode Girlfriends, when Lynn's sister, or half-sister, she's white, full white, but she learned her sister, because her sister Lynn was half white. She's black and white on the show. And the sister wanted to understand her to the point she became her, because she needed to become her to understand her. Because it's one thing just looking at something and talk about something, but it's another when you actually become what you see. Now you can understand the growth, you can understand the process of what it feels like to be that race. And see, when the black girls was Joan, I forget what was your name on it. I know your real name is Golden, and then I think your name Maria, the real name. Okay, if not mistaken, I'm sorry, Maria, Mariah, something like that in the real names. Okay, but however, y'all felt like this is just a show, but it was like, why are you acting all black? But then you're sounding white compared to the standards, to society form. See, that's the thing, it's a double standard. It's like y'all can sit back and say, why you acting like this? Why you doing this? Well, where are your accents at? Where is your head? Like, where is your true form? Your true origin is from a whole nother country, right? From Africa, right? That's where your bloodline form at. What happened to y'all accents? They went out the door. Because over time, you conform to what society standards was, because you didn't want to stand up for your standards of the society you came from. It's all the origin. And so now they're putting it in y'all face, and then y'all mad to me, oh, they marketing off us. How can they market off of something if you were still doing it? You're just mad that now they are showing you, ha, we can be y'all. Y'all gave up. Y'all gave up who y'all was. So y'all became us, so we became y'all. Why is that not okay? But y'all say y'all want us to come together. Y'all say y'all want us to be able to work in the same environments and the same communities. And then when you got the opportunity to do it, y'all can use our stuff, but you can't use all of it. All right, take your Japanese and your Asian and your Brazilian hair back to where they came from. You don't want to do that. Take your press and curls, combs, and give them back to Madam CJ Walk and tell her, no, we don't need it because our naps is what we need to come in at. Oh, you don't want to do that. No different than the men out here and how y'all communicate and talk all proper and then this and that and ha 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 and all of that. Give it back. Niggas, give it back. You don't want them to be a part of your tide, but then you want to segregate their situation. Why? If someone likes something, allow them. It's like this. How would you feel if the only seasonings y'all could have was African seasonings, right? And then they only have salt and pepper, right? What if we, when it comes to movies, you only allowed to watch black people movies, and they only can watch white people movies. They only allotted one black movie a month, and you only allotted one white movie a month, because y'all say we can allow you how to look at us, but you can't look at us that long. Does that make sense? It's crazy. We can sit back and watch all of this and laugh at all of this, but then when it becomes our true reality, we can't accept it. So why you marketing it? Why our movies ain't segregated? Why are our songs not segregated? You understand me? Why are our fashion not segregated? That means, guess what? You got to wear kente cloths and stuff like that. And they get to wear the silks and everything, or different things like that, or the what is it, the leather or pleather, whatever you want to call it. You don't like that. But guess what? Y'all like it when they make it in the Louis Vuittons and these Birkin bags and these foreign cars and all of these things. Y'all like it that way. And this go for all races around the world. Let's make it make sense. You can't say you want one thing and can't accept the other thing. You can agree to disagree, but you can't keep saying, oh, y'all can't take all of us. Okay, cool. Then, when people forget you in the past, don't get mad when you ain't a memory. Right? How can y'all become memories if only your own color gets to know who you are? Because if your only color get to know who you are and your color go extinct, then who are you to be known about? That goes for traditions, that goes for music, that goes for everything in the world. Why are people afraid of other people getting to understand you? I get up here every single day and tell my truths every single day. Whatever emotion, feeling, I allow it. I'm authentic. I allow it to flow. Because I know I'm just as much as I'm giving you, as much as I'm learning. So every time I give you something, I'm pulling something back in. I ain't afraid that y'all know me. Shucks, I would go, if kids couldn't see me, I would strip everything and allow y'all to see all of me with stretch marks and all. Because I'm that confident in knowing that no one can replicate me. You can copy every word I say. You can copy every style I do. You can copy my hair. You can make a freaking clone of me. It would never be me. Because the light that's in me is different from the light that's in you. We all have lights, but we all have our own code. Why are you so afraid to allow people to see who you are? You're the only one that got the key to it. I'm even putting the key out there and saying, here. And even if you would go to a locksmith and ask them to replicate it, it would never fit for them like it fits for me. So why are y'all complaining? Y'all want to be known, and then when somebody know you, don't do that. Don't do that. You can't have that. You taking my beats away. You taking my music away. Then create more. Create more. Create more. Make it so hard that they can't replicate it then. No, you don't want to do that because it's too much work. But then when they go out of their way to do it, it's a problem because you lazy. You're lazy. It ain't no different than comedians out here. Y'all got so much to the point that y'all copy everything. Y'all don't even allow yourself to learn something new because you want to stay in the past. Because you scared that you could actually advance in this world. You're scared that you could be something in this world. Just because you have millions does not mean that's the end of all things. I don't care if you got $1 to your name or $1 billion to your name. You still have time and room to create more. Why are y'all holding on to the past? You could go out here and create a new rhythm, a new beat, a new drum. But you're so stuck on the past and scared somebody going to take something from you that you are losing yourself in the process. You are so scared that nobody will remember you. That you the one that's disguising yourself. And when you disguise yourself, how can people distinguish you from being authentic from a clone? Create a style for yourself and be open to allow people to know who you are. It don't matter. If I want to walk out here and wear one of Keto's Komodos, does that mean that I can't be black? Because if I like a Komodo, if I want to work out with a Komodo and a Geechee, whatever those things, or if I want to walk out in kente cloth and that, does that make a difference? If I want to wear a polo shirt right now and some khaki pants and some golf shoes, does that take away from me being a black person? Does that mean that I lost my culture because I like something different? Oh, I'm considered white now because I like something that technically y'all call for white people. Make it make sense. Y'all want change, but you're so stuck in the situations you're in, and then mad why y'all miserable and tired and don't have the energy, don't have the light, don't have the love, because you're scared that you're going to be missing in action. And then while the other people are actually making the actions known, you get mad at them. You get mad at them because you're scared to love yourself. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.